Man, so we get the hottest show. With pour codeine and hot doses. I don't get hot bro nigga joke.
Her name is she? Who's she?
So
Hope she's not awful.
couple of months, things have gotten even darker in the world of OF girls. We had previously
No way it's gotten darker.
Really, nigga?
How Bad Baby, aka the Catch Me
Dark is
Outside
crazy.
girl,
Catch me outside, how about that?
made
Catch me
loads of money
outside,
on
how
OF
about
the day
that?
she turned 18.
Is it true you made over $1 million in your
18.
first 6 hours?
Yeah.
And now you have
I ain't know that. Like I knew she made a lot of money, but I didn't know she made 1 million 6 hours. Wow.
many other girls making tens of
But
millions
it's
of
good,
dollars
huh?
a year. And one girl specifically made $43 million last year on OF alone.
I was serving at a regular minimum wage job, driving there every day. I'm like, what can I do different?
Which breaks down to over $199,000
But she doesn't even show her body. So how in the hell are you making $43 million? And you got next man popping out their pussy like that. And you're telling me you're making
dollars
sheesh.
per hour for her work week.
Life is not fair, huh?
$4 million in a month? Yeah. It's weird, because she also looks 14. So, get your bag, I guess.
Thanks.
I mean, these chicks are out here putting up bigger numbers than NBA stars.
What?
One guy specifically has sent her over $4.3 million since he stumbled upon her page. And she claims to have never even met the man who coins himself as Charlie. And the lore actually gets
Crazy.
much sadder when you watch this video of the very same girl when she's a child saying what she wants to be when she grows up.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor and an astronaut.
She's fucking with us.
Oh my god, that is so precious. I've never actually heard anybody say they want to be an astronaut.
Look at her smile too. I know what he means.
You know,
Nah,
obviously
I know what he
it works,
means,
that's why,
Jeremy.
but like-
Ah,
Yeah, sometimes
this is not
reality does
good.
hit you fast. Either way, $4 million on some digital cheeks has to be just about
Digital
the biggest
cheeks
waste
is
of money I've ever
crazy.
seen.
You blew it!
Like that is
Facts.
some Black Mirror parasocial down bad behavior this fellow is partaking in. But at least that relationship remained online.
Yeah, actually, now that he said it that way, nigga, spending money on digital cheeks, you do not benefit anything.
Whereas these
Nah,
two
you
other
actually
girls
don't.
from London have been running around trying to break records for the most people they can sleep with in one day.
Wow.
Join the video picture. How many?
Wait.
Wait. Whoa, these are all the guys. There's more in there as well.
It's almost like when an NFL
Wow.
or MLB team holds
That's
open tryouts for the
disgusting.
general
That's
public.
actually disgusting,
Only in this
mate.
case, the whole event is one chick busting it wide open for her many followers. Or in
What?
some cases, just random men off the street that they can find. And for that video, she was specifically looking for 100 men to run the choo-choo, and a man named Josh Peters actually made a documentary on the entire event. And some of the things shown in it are downright sad, but also teach a great lesson. Like when she talks about the fact that her father now wants nothing to do with her because she is so embarrassed.
100 men. Lord, please save us. Who made OnlyFans and Pornhub?
Have you
Because
like recognized
destructing human, you know what I'm saying? It's not
Oh, yeah,
normal.
definitely. There's been some guys like outwardly say like we used to go to school together,
Wow.
or some of like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What man?
Dad's friends. Wow.
Messaging you.
yeah. I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mom and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
I guess because
What do you mean, why?
it's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
And that despite the
Stop
monetary
it.
success, she
Get some
feels that
help.
most men see her as an object because of her
Really?
line of work. There are also other anecdotal stories presented here to suggest that this lifestyle isn't exactly all it's cracked up to be, and it seems like many other people who do partake in this industry are left with some sort of
100
PTSD.
men.
The problem is that when you start
No way you get PTSD from sex. PTSD from sex is crazy. You must be doing the most outrageous shit to have PTSD from sex.
sign up
to objectifying yourself, it's like you're signing a deal with the devil. Like, no one is going to see you as a human being. It gets to the point where everyone objectifies you. That's the reality of it. You're like the cash cow.
I also found it interesting that she makes the point that everyone starts out innocent enough, maybe just taking lewd photos in lingerie or a swimsuit, but eventually once the money and the offers...
It's not for the weak, girls. If I'm honest, it was hard.
Did I skip? Damn, I gotta stop fucking up.
Off just doing bikini pictures and lingerie, but it is a slippery slope, and the demand is more before you know it, you're having a camera.
And is that
mad as?
There's a lot I regret on there.
But to me, there's really not enough money in the world to fill the void that comes
but
with
y'all
selling
did
your
it.
soul. I mean, just think about it, guys.
Money
Everywhere
makes
you
people
go,
do.
you don't know who's seen this shit. I'm talking about friends, I'm talking about family, I'm talking about future associates, and maybe even just random people out there on the street. And it also came to my attention that when she did put out the notice to her fans that she would be having this open invitation, the messages were rolling in.
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number?
Yeah.
And people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out a little Twitter post, and all you do always have to send in a photo of you holding your ID, 2006.
Oh my god,
so
how does that
2006.
18, yeah.
But when the actual date came, a lot of these guys pussied out, most likely because they are accustomed to never even being around a woman in the first place, and most of them likely just stay at home paying to look at pictures and videos of other men beating up the box.
It doesn't seem like things are going great. There are a lot of guys cancelling. They're scrambling now to find people at the last minute. I don't understand how the guys they're scrambling to find at the last minute are going to get STI checks in time.
Funny, like on the text, like, you know, if you have any friends who'd like to take part, and I was like, oh.
And despite what she claims, I know this has to have some sort of deep psychological impact on her.
Wow.
It's not for the weak, girls. If I'm honest, it was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Wouldn't like, what was she expecting, God?
Well, I guess her friend saw this
behavior she's an
and
idiot.
decided that she wanted a piece of that online attention. So she went on a quest to be with 1,000 different men in one day. I am...
Stop it. Get some help. 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 Stop it. Get some help.
On attention. So she went on a quest to be with 1,000 different men in one day. I am absolutely serious.
Stop it.
I'm the girl that lets men
Get some help.
for hours. But on the 11th of January, I'm hosting an event and I want to give you a ticket so you can skip the queue and then get straight inside me.
And her methods of recruitment had some people shaking their heads in disgust. Just watch as she tries to get this young man who's just trying to make some money working at Five Guys to get involved.
I just wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the Five Guys from? The Five Guys. I don't know, it feels like a
Why do you smile like
take me
that?
out back. I wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the Five Guys from? The Five Guys.
I'm about to get some pussy.
Where you can take me out back.
No, I don't think that's happening.
What about after your shift? I mean, I'd want to give you, a good rating.
I'm a Christian man and I'm with my marriage.
The fact that he has to say that to a slut is crazy. Like, I don't call women sluts, but this right here is a slut.
I'm asking for what's on the menu, that's all.
Genuinely, I feel like I'm doing it right now. I can hand you a menu if you want.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's not straight up solicitation. The dude is obviously young, and good for him for having his head on straight. But she openly brags about this type of behavior over and over again.
Okay, so you can think you're going to stop me sleeping with your sons, but I know my rights and I know exactly what I'm doing. It's no secret. I'm the girl that's slept with
over 100 barely legal 18-year-olds at Nottingham for Freshers Week.
And the dude from Five Guys actually came out on Twitter to say that this wasn't on his bingo card. And
wasn't on mine, but here we are, I guess.
that he thought it was funny at first, but in hindsight he questioned why she never asked for his age, why she was so persistent, and why she never asked him for his consent.
Nigga thought he was gonna get raped, can't.
To post the video in the first place. Because you know these short little videos are really just all promotion and to create buzz around this 1,000 men freak off. Either way, eventually they would find 1,000 nasty individuals to spelunk this cave.
Hey boys, I'm only a few minutes away from 73 New Cavendish Street. Come right now and me.
I'm sorry, but this has to be illegal. Like, if this was a man posting these videos online, the sick fuck would end up on a watch list. And she even has the audacity to call this a family event.
I'm hosting a family event this Sunday near Oxford Circus in London, and I'd love you.
Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe,
And then they
stay
even
safe.
posted a video of all the sick dudes waiting in line for their turn.
When you interview line for Bunny Blue 1000, stay safe. Stay safe out there. Stay safe. It's like,
Number 1,000? Well, I guess this guy can.
Just out of curiosity, would you want to go first or last in my queue?
Oh.
I mean, you probably...
Nigga's gay. Nigga had to think. You wanna go after 1,000 niggas? And you're telling me you're thinking about that? You're tapped, buddy. You're tapped, buddy. You're tapped. You're tapped,
Are you
buddy.
gonna be selfish and go first again, or are you gonna...
Do you know what? I'd probably go last.
Yeah, save the best till last.
Best till last.
What?
She's manipulative, can't. Yeah, save the best for last. Now see, porn women are manipulative, can't. Why is she trying to make that sound sexy? Yeah, you wanna get last, nigga?
Stop it.
This guy should be sued. He needs to be sued. This fucking idiot.
Do you know what? I'd probably go last.
Yeah, you wanna get last? Nah, women are manipulative, can't. Wait, what did she say?
Would you want to...
Being number...
first or last in my queue?
Oh.
Nah, the way she's looking at him too.
So are you gonna be
What?
selfish and go first again, or are you gonna...
Do you know what?
Wait, what?
I mean, you've already at me, so are you gonna be selfish and go first again, or are you gonna...
Are you gonna be selfish and go first? Bro is being manipulated.
What? I'd probably go last.
Yeah, save the best till last.
Best till last.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Again, you're gonna be experienced, which you are anyway, but
Nicely warmed up.
nicely warmed up. Flowing, yeah.
Bro, dude, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, last to be better.
Perfect.
Nah. Someone needs to take old boy behind the shed. Like, he doesn't deserve oxygen anymore. Like, at that point, would you even feel anything? And really, would you want to? It would be like getting the 1,000th lick on a community scoop of ice cream. It's just disgusting. Or maybe like taking a glob of gum off that nasty wall that they have in Spain or whatever the fuck.
Yo, I know what he means. Like, what? Nah, this cannot be real.
It is. And chewing that shit up in your mouth. It's just nasty. I also like how half these blokes are dressed on some Peaky Blinders shit, and the other half just have on crusty tube socks. I mean, just think about it. This was a decision that these men had a lot of time to ponder as they stood there in line next to their fellow man. And I just gotta say it, if they all ended up catching something after this, I would not feel bad for a single one of these individuals.
Same,
Now
they walked
afterwards,
right
this is
into
what
it.
she had to say about the event and her partaking in it.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago.
The big 1,000 was completely done. The room
She
was
looks so
absolutely full.
asclant.
Then we did groups of 5, like one after the other of 5s. I wanted to give people more time, so then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like one person would watch whilst I was with somebody, and then it would literally just be like a rotating circle like that.
Yeah, this woman is out here
Wow.
handing out generational trauma.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people.
And her
Nah.
holding up that sign like she's Wilt fucking Chamberlain after his
Yeah, she's.
100-point game is some
I
nasty
never know
work.
what to
Like,
say.
who the hell is actually turned on by this type of content? In the end, this only took 12 hours of straight hot dog time to accomplish. meaning that
Wow.
each participant had around 40 seconds of fun before it was time to go. Overall, I think the normalization of this type of
It sounds
shit
like
is very
surgery.
bad for our
It does not
society,
sound real,
especially
okay.
for young men and how it affects the way they look at and treat women. Like back in the day, it's not like all the porn stars were public figures. In fact, most of them were likely shamed. But nowadays, it's like you're just a girl boss for doing this type of shit. They'll show you off at sporting events. You can make public appearances. I mean, it's ridiculous. And a big part of me just doesn't understand the appeal of paying for something that is so readily available. And I also think everyone involved in this little fiasco has something deeply wrong with them. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I understand that nasty stuff like this has been going on.
Yeah, it's not normal, boy.
Got paper, I hope get along. Got paper, I hope get along. Got paper, I hope get along.